friends, and welcome back to Wanderlust Gaming. So, as I said in my previous video, I'm gonna review Transformers 1. I watched this movie when I was flying. It was pretty good movie, guys. I gotta say, it took me back to those early 90s movies feeling, where like things are really cool and there's no like agendas, if you know what I mean. I think you guys know what I mean. The movie is like a origin story for Transformers, I believe. So I'm not very familiar with the lore of the Transformers. I mean, I do know the basics, like they come from other planet and stuff like that, but I didn't know much about Cybertron. And I think they should remake I think maybe the sequel for this will be The Fall of Cybertron, I believe. Anyway, let's get into the movie. So the movie starts with Optimus, and he's like a low level type of worker. Same with the Megatron, even though they're not really called Optimus and Megatron in this movie yet, as they evolve throughout the movie, right? So yeah, it was pretty interesting to see the world that they live in, the background story of why they're the situation that they're in. And a lot of other characters too were featured in the movie, like Sentinel. So yeah, it was a fun movie. It was fun, and it was like serious at the end. So I really like these type of movies, right? Because it was like enjoyable to see how they live, how they work, and their day-to-day lives. And little by little they discover the real truth behind what really happened to the other primes. And it was really it was interesting and sad, I guess, to say, because I think one of the best things about this movie was the relationship between Optimus and Megatron. So these guys were actually like pretty good friends. They had each other's back and stuff like that, and they trust each other. But as you see in the movie, because of the events that happen, that relationship suffers, and it becomes something else, unfortunately. So I really like that, because I always thought of Megatron as a badass all the time, and same with Optimus. I like him a lot, playing the games and stuff like that. But I didn't know that they were actually like pretty good friends at some point. If this movie is canon, I guess, right? But from what I've seen, like it looks like it's pretty legit, right? So hopefully they do a sequel to this movie, because I would like to see The Fall of Cybertron. I mean, if you played the Fall of Cybertron game back in the 2000 something, that game was amazing. I had it for the DS, and it was like such a good game. So yeah, the Cybertron's still like alive and kicking towards the end of the movie. Spoiler alert, I guess. But you do see you do see what happens between Optimus and Megatron, and why they fall apart. So I think that was pretty cool to see. And like I said, guys, the animation was pretty good. The transformations were really nice, and they overall the movie was like, I don't know if it's because Hollywood has been like just terrible lately, but it seems like they cannot make like a good decent movie, or follow like a hero's journey and all this stuff. But this one they nailed it. I don't know if I think the Japanese probably did this movie. So yeah, they nailed the movie. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's a fun, entertaining, old school 90s type of movie. So if you guys get a chance to watch it, and I got to watch it for free at the when I was flying in the airplane. So it's a good movie, guys, and I hope they do come up with they introduce also a lot of characters here. You can see here's a Bumblebee. I don't know this lady robot's name, but I know they're like characters from the main series. So they were like it was a good movie, guys, and I hope you get to watch it, and I hope they make the Fall of Cybertron, because that would be basically what follows this movie, in my opinion. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'm gonna be posting videos soon about the Lenovo, the new Lenovos. There's like 2-3 versions of it. I'm pretty excited, and I think I'm finally gonna pull the trigger and buy a computer Windows handheld, and it's definitely gonna be probably most likely the Lenovo Legion Go 2. So yeah, we'll check it out sometime later, guys. Bye bye.